Now, if you don't know how to code, if you are not so good at coding, you are not so good at mathematics, you are not so good at, all the big term right now. Hey guys, it's your girl Mimi, and in today's video, let me just tell you one of the in-demand jobs in Canada. When we talk of IT related jobs and all the jobs that are reigning right now, I know this because I myself stumbled into it. Now, if you don't know how to code, if you are not so good at coding, you are not so good at mathematics, you are not so good at, all the big term right now, project management is your best bet right now if you are not really into coding and all of that, okay? Okay. The reason why I'm talking about this is that it's very versatile. You can manage projects in across every field. There's project managers in engineering, there are project managers in healthcare, there are project managers in aviation, there are project managers in manufacturing, there are project managers everywhere. And just like yourself, if you're wondering, I've never managed project before, how do I get into this career? Just know that myself, I was working in healthcare, and it has nothing to do with nurse, or I was working in the healthcare sector, and it has nothing to do with being a nurse or a doctor, okay? I was just an administrator, and I was able to transition from that into projects. And when I started my training in project management, I realized that all my life I've actually been managing projects. If you plan a trip before, or you've planned your birthday party before, if you've planned your wedding, okay, when people hear projects, it's like, oh my god, all these project people, they will start talking about agile now, waterfall. What are they talking about? Forget the big grammar. Project management is simply about managing one project from start to finish, and it does not involve coding or any of those technical things that other current career paths that are in demand right now involves. If you are going into cybersecurity, there will be coding. If you are going into web development, if you are going into UX design, all the things that are like core IT, you will code. If you are like me, that you are looking for soft life but you don't really like coding like that, I'll tell you that project management is what getting yourself into. It's a 6-figure paying career right here in Canada, depending on the industry and the company you find yourself. But even for like the companies that are not so great, you will still earn like 70,000 upward. So it's a very good career to consider. And it doesn't matter which. A lot of people have asked me, I only have high school, can I go into project management? And just to answer you, PMP is not a university degree, it's a certification, okay? A lot of people fail at getting into or getting the certificate because they don't know how to apply. I've done, if I'm not mistaken, this should be like 4th video I'm doing about project management, and I don't know why, because people still come to ask me as if I did not talk about it in the other 3 videos. Now, to transition or to get PMP certificate, you need to be able to apply correct. So this is where the trick is, because PMP or PMI, which is the body that organizes the PMP exam, they will throw your application out if you don't apply right. Plus, each application is $535, if I'm not mistaken, USD. Now, you don't want to write that exam and fail and come back again and then spend $1,070 on just saying whether you met the target or you did not, you are below target or above target. Anyway, there's no pass or fail. You are either above target or you are below target. Okay. So, I told you guys how I got into this project management thing that I keep coming here to share. And I'm beginning to sound like broken record. I did a Google project management course on Coursera. It's an 100-hour learning, okay? A lot of people reached out to me and said you could not even pay for it from Nigeria. There's something called financial aid that you can use, but again, the purpose of even making this video myself is because the trick is, if you are working in a career where, let's say, it's not really managing project per se, but you want to transition into project itself. Above target, I'll leave the email here. What these people do, they will help you to put all your experience together. They will help you apply for PMP exam. They will coach you, okay, on how to pass. There is a one-on-one, I keep using the example lesson teacher. It's a one-on-one training. It's a one-on-one training where you get to ask questions, where they get to explain from beginning to the end. The first call with them is free, so just reach out to the email. They will guide you from before you even pay anything. They will tell you from A to Z, so that you know if it's even something that you can do or you cannot do, and you don't get to pay for that consultation, nothing like that. They would then, based on their assessments, they would say, okay, you can actually, I would advise that you can get the certificate, or no, you can't. Okay, so I would say take advantage of that first free call where you speak to an expert who is certified themselves to, put you through what it takes from beginning to the end. Okay, I'll leave the email again here. Don't be sending me personal email about this, because when I share things like this and I'm giving you contact of who I used, I'm not saying come and ask me, because I can't train you on how to pass PMP. I'm not a teacher. Forget that I know how to explain YouTube video. It's different from doing how many thousand words application. To apply for PMP, you need at least, it's not an essay of 500 words. It's a very detailed step-by-step application. I cannot do that for you because it's not my field. So I always come here. Even when I did the Google course, which I did on Coursera, I shared it there, I shared it here. You don't have to pay anybody for that one. You can just go on Google, go on Coursera, see all the courses they are offering, take the foundation. A lot of people are doing only the foundation and they tell me they finished. No, there are 6 courses on that Google Project Management. You need to finish all the 6 to the capstone before you can say that you are finished. Just finishing the foundation itself does not mean that you finished it. Okay, so I am using that personal trainer because I do not want to keep paying for the PMP. Just like when I did my Google Project Management course and I finished it within 1 month, because I didn't want to keep paying monthly. Every month you're paying $65 every month. I didn't want to do that. Okay, and a lot of you, some people quote me out of context. Sometimes when I'm referring to dollar, I'm referring to Canadian dollar where I am. And I understand that most of these courses too, depending on the country you are, the prices are different. So if project management is something that you are considering, something that you like, something that you've thought of before, I would encourage you to actually look into it, because believe it or not, you've been managing projects. As a matter of fact, the first course on Google Project Management, Coursera, they will tell you is that what they will let you understand is that you've actually managed project before. You cannot tell me you've never planned a birthday party, anniversary. Even my travel to migrate from Nigeria to Canada is a project. It has a beginning and then it has end. You did budgeting, you planned, there are milestones. What was the first thing that I needed to do is to get all my documents together. Okay, then I applied. Okay, now I've applied, I'm doing medical. Now I've done medical, I need to, send my passport for stamping. They've stamped my passport. Now I'm looking for cheap flights. Now that I've gotten flights, I'm looking for accommodation. Now that I've gotten accommodation, which day do I travel? You always manage projects in your life, either as a professional or as an individual. So again, this is how I went into this project thing that you guys keep asking me. First, I took a foundation course, which these personal trainers, by the way, can help you on how to even take the Google Foundation course itself and still train you on PMI. That's like double dose. That's not how I went about my own, but I wish I knew at the time. So definitely reach out to them, because first, the first guidance and the first initial conversation is totally free, and they would assess and tell you, yes, you can, no, you can't, so that you don't go ahead and pay 535 US dollars, and it's not even something that you're a good fit for. The training part, I cannot even exaggerate it. It's a popular one in Nigeria. I'm trying to remember the name. A lot of people write me and say, oh, I took my PMP training in this particular company. Oh, I remember their name now, but I won't say it. And they don't even apply for you. Once they are done with the training, they tell you to go and apply. It is at the point of application that you're being rejected because your application is whack. PMI is a standard organization, and they are not letting just anybody have their certificate. They want to be sure that your application is convincing before you are even allowed to take the exam. So these people that are popular that you guys have been sending to my email will train you about PMP. They will tell you about agile, waterfall, all of that. They will put all those terminology. They will train you all those, or they will tell you, they will teach you all, but then they don't apply, they don't show you how to apply. So now you have the training, but you still don't have the certification. It's important to actually sometimes avoid the so-called big names and just do your things low-key. Okay, I hope this helps. I hope this is the last time I'm talking about PMP, because I'm tired. And I know that you've seen me wear this top in the other video. Who says that a YouTuber cannot repeat clothes? It's not like we're celebrities or anything like that. So yeah, it's the same day that I filmed the 2 videos. So what? Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Please, I need your help to reach 50,000 subscribers this year. I can't do it without you. I know it's possible. God, it's already August. It's already August. I'm not even close. Please send to your friend to send to your friend to send to your friend. Please. I have no, I'm stammering. There is a gift attached to me meeting this target. Please help me subscribe. Help me subscribe. Biko, help me subscribe. Biko. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.